Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a controversial view of The Mask. It's October, which means it's the Halloween season. And what do people wear on Halloween? Masks. The Mask is a 1994 film starring Jim Carrey and Cameron Diaz. As beloved as it once was upon its release, and still is for a lot of people, believe it or not, The Mask has some controversy. For one thing, despite its PG-13 rating, it was marketed more as a family comedy, or at least more of a family-friendly film. As a matter of fact, along with its original VHS release, which I also own, it was released as this family-friendly version. As you can see, it says, "This film edited for family viewing," and it comes in a VHS clamshell. This cut of the movie is approximately 8 minutes shorter than the theatrical cuts, and removes many of those scenes considered controversial. But since this is a controversial view video, we won't be talking about the family-friendly version. Here on DVD, in this awesome green keep case, is the original PG-13 cut. Did you know The Mask was initially going to be a horror film? And that's because the movie is based on a series of horror comics. But it was, of course, instead changed to the comedy we all know and love, starring Jim Carrey. And let's be honest, he is perfect in the role. It's as if The Mask was written for him. And then there's Cameron Diaz. Oh my God, is she beautiful in this. Or should I say, smokin'. That's where more of the controversy comes in. A lot of people consider The Mask to be too misogynistic. They say while wearing the mask, Jim Carrey's character, Stanley Ipkiss, does inappropriate things with women. Mainly, Cameron Diaz's character, Tina. The scene in the park is especially discussed when he attempts to kiss her, which I guess appears to be against her will. Come on, guys. It's a movie based on a horror comic. And despite being a PG-13 comedy, the horror foundation is still pretty clear. The scenes of Dorian, the villain, wearing the mask in particular, are genuinely frightening. He's a scary-looking dude in that mask, and it's definite nightmare fuel. One last controversy I'd like to mention is the theory people have about the mask representing alcoholism. They claim the whole film is an analogy, and Stanley Ipkiss is really a drunk. Apparently, they believe he goes out drinking every night, does some crazy things, and changes back to who he normally is in the morning. I mean, I guess I can see that, and it's an interesting theory, but I don't think that was the true intention. I also don't see The Mask as being as misogynistic as people claim. But hey, I'm not surprised people think that way. They like to complain about everything, and look for things about which to complain. What do you think? Do you think The Mask is an analogy for alcoholism? Do you think The Mask is overly misogynistic? And do you think it's too dark or too adult for its family-friendly audience, despite being rated PG-13? Comment below and let me know. I may not agree with these controversies, but maybe you do. This is just my controversial view. Please be sure to check out Jason's as well to hear his thoughts on The Mask. Which controversial movie will we view next? Check back soon to find out. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.